Greetings, sixth grade band parents. My name is Mark Wells, and I have the pleasure of teaching band here at the middle school, along with my cohort, Mr. Bill Byer. The purpose of this video is to share some important information that will help you navigate through this new adventure your child has begun in band this school year as successfully as possible. We will start with tackling that scary monster commonly known as practice. I often get asked the question, what days should my child be practicing? My first knee-jerk response is, well, any day that ends in day, or only on the days you eat or breathe, but the real answer is the one that involves the most successful routine for retention when learning a new skill. It has been proven that the fastest way to long-term retention is to practice in short 20-minute, 10-minute blocks at home every day. The key to learning an instrument is frequency of practice, so try to avoid long periods of no practice followed by then huge hour spans of practice. For grading purposes, students should be practicing about 100 minutes each week. If you are ever curious as to what your budding musician should be working on, you can find our always up-to-date daily agenda online here at the middle school band website. So first, navigate to the site, find where it says sixth grade band, then pull down the calendar and agendas link and click on that, and you will then be taken to the calendar and agenda screen. So the calendar is on top and the agendas are all underneath it. The calendar has all of the information regarding the online practice record, and underneath it is our agendas. This is the exact same thing that is displayed on the screen in the band room every day when students come to class, and it's displayed throughout the class period and updated as things change in real time. So check this frequently. We'll have homework information, what we're doing in class, and a lot of other helpful links, such as our music merchandise, our music swag, which is going on right now. And there's only a few days left, so please take advantage of this great opportunity to get some fantastic clothing. Anyway, I digress. Your child has been given a full year practice record and should have been keeping track of their minutes each day for the last few weeks under the matching dates found under practice record number 1 category. And the way that they do this is, for instance, on September 11, they should have started recording their minutes, and they should have a log of everything they've done until now. Don't be too concerned if your child has not been keeping track up until now, but know that from this point forward, they should be logging any practice time on this form, as it will help to make the submission process using the online Google form that much easier. If your child has not been keeping track of minutes up until this time, now is a great time to start. On a side note, we will never collect the full year practice record. It is a means only to keep track of minutes, so you know which dates fall under which practice record number. The link to the practice record online form will only be sent to parent emails, and it will include the password to submit. So this is an example of our first practice record. So you will scroll down and choose whichever class that your child is in. You will enter the child will enter this part. The child should be filling this out. So they are transferring their full year practice record information over to this online form. This is how they receive credit for their minutes. So they take that and they copy over Monday, 20 minutes to here, Tuesday, 20, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and it looks like because they practiced so much on the weekdays, they didn't have to practice on the weekends because there's only 100 required minutes per week. But it looks like on Tuesday, we have a 0 here, and on Saturday, that's when they made up for some minutes. We don't require the students practice on the weekend. We suggest that they use the weekends as a makeup time for any minutes they missed during the week. Monday, we keep entering minutes. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we're transferring these minutes over from the full year practice record. And then finally, we ask that the students now stop filling this form out here, and the parents fill out the form from here on down. And that's where this acts as a parent signature, where you're signing off and saying, yes, this information is correct. And then you will enter the password that is included. Now, if you don't get it right, it will say that the password is incorrect. And the best thing you can do is hit that submit button and watch. If you're taken to a confirmation screen and that says your practice minutes have been recorded, then they have in fact been recorded. If you mistype something, it will take you back to the form and ask you to fill it out the correct way. Again, if you ever need to know when a practice record goes online, you can always find this under the calendar agenda area and know, okay, you've been collecting minutes starting on September 11 all the way through the 24th. And then because you can see it on the online practice record, the 11th through the 24th, and then on the 24th, it goes online for a few days. Now, this practice record isn't going to be available online for more than about 3 days. So please, when you see that link, try to get it filled out as quickly as possible and submitted, because it will go offline. It has to go offline so that I can enter the grades into the gradebook. Now, any minutes will count for practice record number 1 as extra credit, since there were a few students who may have been unclear with the procedure. So for all students, please know that starting with this coming Monday, all minutes will be for a grade. So first one will be kind of a practice run. See if you can if you didn't fill out the full year practice record, try to remember as many minutes as you can, and please start recording the second week here. If you have any questions, as always, please feel free to email me. Or if you have any other issues with technical problems, maybe I can help you with that as well. Hope this was helpful, and let's have a great year in band.